Can't bootleg my unfinished shit, Donnie.
I'm not gonna play this for anybody. It's
like
it's quiet.
Your pencil drawings.
I know. What's up, Donnie TV here with my friend Blag. What's up, my man?
I'm feeling strong. It's so great to see you, Donnie. And this is in your natural habitat. I've never seen so much insanely cool shit.
You were at my old house, but this is the new place.
I know you got it, but this is like a whole different layout. Well, I saw all the great pinball machines and shit out front, and now this I don't even know what to call it, Don.
Yeah,
it's your world.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thank you. World.
Thank you.
It just blows my mind.
I tried to make it comfortable. You know, I do miss the Bay. I love it in the desert. It's a different world, it's a different beast. I love it here, but I love the. I had to make it my own. You know, my own creative spot. So, you know. I
got so many friends living out here now. Yeah, I used to just hate it. I was like, why do people go out there? There's nothing there. But now it's like, there's a bunch of people here. You know, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
You know, so the desert is coming around.
It's funny, Brant Bjork was over, we did it on ITV, and he was saying, he's like, man, I used to have a guy across the way had a skate ramp. He's like, I grew up in this city. He's like, this wasn't going on when I was growing up, you know, like these guys like you hanging out and, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, I first came here years ago with, we took Caius on their first tour many moons ago, and they were like, oh, you gotta come to where we live in the desert. Like, okay, you know, he came out and it was just like, there's nobody here. There's nothing. I don't know what to do. There's nowhere to play. There's nothing to do. And now, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. So it's really blown up. You know, it's great.
Yeah, you got a solo record going down.
Yeah, I was playing you some of it. And there's really two records at once. There's a whole kind of country record, and a lot of kind of funny stuff on there. I was inspired by Wheeler Walker Jr. too. I thought he was very funny. He came in and like took that genre. And
Wheeler Walker Jr.
Have you heard Wheeler Walker Jr.?
Oh,
Donnie, see, this is I can hip you up to this.
Yeah,
just very funny stuff.
I got it. Yeah,
you'll love it. And when I saw that, I thought, you know, I have some songs like this written. I just never knew what to do with them, and now I kind of figured out, like, okay, I'll plug this into like the kind of country I like. You know, which is sort of 1930s to about the 1970s is sort of where I'm
I think we're on the same
country,
page with that. You know? Yeah, no, I got it right away when you played it for me. I was like, you know. And immediately the lyrics, you know, I was like, oh.
Yeah, and just, you know, it's Blag, so the lyrics are nasty and there's a bunch of nasty shit. I think people get a kick out of it, and then
it's got your humor written all over it. You know, it's like, definitely.
And then there's a whole other record of sort of, I kind of call it my Broadway record. You know, it's gonna have like horns and keyboards and more like, you know, really based around kind of, again, funny lyrics, goofy stuff, you know, some of it real sexual, some of it more topical, you know, but a lot of kind of that, you know, humor, you know, because in the Dwarves, you know, like, we always knew that it was funny, but there were a lot of people that thought it was like serious, you know, and it is serious on a certain level. I mean, a lot of crazy shit happened with this band, whether it was stabbings and beatings in the hospital and getting arrested and blah, blah. I mean, there is a lot of serious, crazy shit with the Dwarves, but it's like, to us, it was always funny, and we were always trying to laugh at it. And so, you know, I wanted to make a record that really kind of caught the humor of my whole thing, and that really wasn't a Dwarves record, you know, because dwarf stuff has to be very aggressive and serious, and you know, even though it's funny, it's bass, you know, it's got a you really got to gear up to do it, you know. So I still love it, and I'm going to see Nick Oliveri tomorrow, who's a dwarf for life. You know, we're going to hang out and do something on the net and play around, and you know, so it's always great seeing everybody in that band, because it's just, again, it's just a bunch of guys that play great and write great songs. You know, everybody in the Dwarves writes songs, which is so exciting to me. Like, so many bands, cool, it's like one guy's thing, you know. But for me, it's like this solo thing is more like the one guy thing. But you know, when I'm with the Dwarves, I really feel this sense of like, we're friends and we all write and we all play and we all kind of get the joke and we know what we're doing.
I want to talk about the Dwarves, actually.
Oh, look at that.
This guy hit me up to the Strong a bunch of years ago, and I really wanted to do it because I've definitely loved your band for years, you know, and I was stoked to get to kind of know you over the years. We met through Mike, I think, from Pyrocat.
That's right, yeah.
And then just kind of bumped into you.
Because we interviewed you for my old podcast, Radio Like You Want, which I did with Mike.
My first book, which is like 10 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Artwork.
Look at that.
This is for you, my friend.
Dwarves. Dude, I'm so honored that you've done this for me. And I have to give a shout out to John Strauss, who created the original. But I mean, Donnie, this is a dream come true. I love this. And I know that there's going to be, it's always hard for me with you because your black and white thing is so important to me, and I'm a very kind of black and white guy. Like, I dress in black and white and I sort of think in black and white, and I can't really, but then your color shit, I'm like, oh, I have to have that too, because that's that whole like retro thing that just kills me when I see the way you color things, because a lot of people color stuff weird and they don't quite get it. And with you, it's like you get both. You with the Donnie thing, like you get this black and white thing, and I want it like that, but I also want it colored because I know that you're gonna do something crazy with it. So it's just such a winner, man. Thank you. That is brilliant.
I'll sign that. I'll sign that for you.
I'm gonna get to go see Nick on Joshua Tree. He's got his you know, living the life. I mean, has there ever been anyone more rock and roll than Nick Oliveri? I don't know who it is. It's like I feel like I've spent my life sort of writing about people who, like, Nick has actually lived what I write about. You know what I mean? Like he's just like I don't know. He's my buddy, so it's hard. But he like symbolizes something for me, you know. When I see him or I hang out with him, it's like, that's rock and roll. You got to do some art for Mondo and his bands, because it would fit in perfect. And of course, you know Brent Bjork, or you're starting to get to know him.
Yeah,
it's just a great
him and stuff. Yeah,
you know, great group of guys. John and you know, it's just very. What can I say? And it brings back memories of, you know, of that stuff. But, you know, they continue persevering.
Blag Donny TV, Dirty Donny TV. Thanks for
loving you, Don.
Thanks for
you're a great man. Thank you for that illustration. Man. I'm honored.
My pleasure.
Dwarves in the fucking house.
On Dirty Donny TV in the house.
Don't forget to subscribe to Donny TV.